Okay, we'll do it again. Hi, guys. Okay, you guys. The Lord. Okay, let me just say. The Lord be with us while we make these. I mean, I've made them before. Oh yeah. I've made the cinnamon rolls before. It's just different. Whenever I make the cinnamon rolls, depending on how it rises, if it doesn't rise, when it does rise, what am I gonna do if it doesn't rise? Sometimes it just, one time it rose too much, and it was like a big balloon. And then when it went in the oven, it was like, and I was like, shoot, I let it go too long. So, saying all that, we're gonna dice some of these. We made a little bit of changes, you guys. We made some changes. Don't be mad. So we're not gonna do sticky buns, simply to the fact of, you guys, who is making that thing shake? We're not doing sticky buns because two things. I want icing and I want pecans. And so my brain was like, sticky buns because pecans, and they flip them over. It's like monkey bread and it's ooey gooey. You know, that's what I wanted. Well, then me and Joe were talking, like, okay, you know, like discussing the recipe and stuff. And then he was like, well, is that what you want to do? And I was like, no, I think in my brain I want icing.
Hey, Chase.
Hi, poo poo. That means I love you, poo poo. Okay, so
Stuck on my face.
what happened?
I don't know.
So I want to do
just seen it.
sticky buns because I want to use the pecans in a sticky bun form, like But then I was like, I really want icing on my little, on my I want icing on my cinnamon roll. So then I said, you know what? This time I'm gonna make a regular cinnamon roll, and I'm gonna just do icing with diced chopped up pecans on top. You guys look at that. Okay, so what do you guys think? Is that a plan? Hey, Marissy! I love you. That's why you're my friend, because that's something I do. Hey, Bloody Mary. So you guys, this is where we're at. What?
Start it out.
We're ready to get it started. So I'm gonna start. You guys, I swear to life, when I was younger, in my younger days, I had words spitting out like this. And then in my, I hate this, este pinche chongo. Anybody who's Mexican, I apologize for swearing. But when I was in my younger days, I was like, ooh, spelling bee mama and all this, right? Now, a bitch can't remember her name if she has to. I love cinnamon rolls too, but I hate cinnamon.
Whatever.
Shut up, Joe. I do hate cinnamon. And anybody who, my husband and my son are always giving me a hard time because I don't like
cinnamon toast.
No, I don't like cinnamon toast.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you mean toast with butter with cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon and sugar.
It's not cinnamon toast. It's toast with butter and cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah. But you don't like cinnamon, and you like
I hate
cinnabon.
cinnamon. I don't eat rice atole with cinnamon. I don't eat capilotada with cinnamon.
You like certain things, you don't like cinnamon, just like everybody else. But you love cinnamon.
I don't love
Yes,
cinnamon. I literally do not. I literally hate cinnamon.
You're a liar.
What happened was when we were traveling all the time. You ass. Okay, we were traveling a lot. Hey, Sunflower. Thank you. That's very nice. We're your favorite couple. I think she means me. You guys, we would travel a lot and we'd go into like truck stops or whatever, and they were like, when you go into a truck stop and you're going, oh my God, they're making cinnamon rolls. How long ago did they come out? They're like, they're just coming out. I'm like, Joe, I need one. Okay, that was the life of 3 or 4 years. I mean, I'm gonna rip this chongo out of my pelo, out of my cabeza. Okay, so we traveled a lot and they felt like home. Hey, I'm gonna go with that. They felt like home. Hey, fortune cookie. Hola. Okay, so you guys, we're gonna start it, but I don't like cinnamon, but I love cinnamon rolls. And I can't wait for this to get done. Okay, so since I'm done touching my damn hair, y'all, I'm gonna wash.
We're down.
Yes, I gotta wash my hands real fast, Daddy. I think I left my sanitizer.
All right.
Talk to him.
We have stuff here. I have no idea what's going on. So, there you go.
Oh, you can start dicing.
I did this for her.
You can do your pecans.
I can smash pecans.
Yeah.
I can cut pecans. Now you're
Y'all,
back.
and we are not Mexican if we do not have a container that's labeled something with something else in it, because that's just what
All right,
Mexicans
let me
do.
crush these up.
Ay, cabrón, trying to
Let me
take
cut 'em
my
up.
damn life.
Let's do it.
There you go. I gotta get the brown
Just a
sugar
few.
out.
How many do you need?
Oh, that
About
should
that?
be good.
That
Yeah.
should be good.
Compliments of my mom. Everybody, tell my mom thank you.
The things like to pop around, pop off the damn
Pop it,
thing.
pop it, pop it.
Once I get them smaller, it'll be better.
Oh, I don't want mince. Just yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Let me. Ay, my finger. You always get mad when I do
know,
that.
I hate it. It's like you're gonna get hurt one of these days.
What do I do?
Now, is that what you want? Is that it?
Let me see, Daddy.
Just chopped up like that?
A roughly chop, yeah.
That's a rough chop.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever did saw one.
If I ever seen one, this is what it would
That's a
look
rough
like.
chop. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I need my apron. Hello.
No aprons today.
Why no, Daddy?
Why not?
Okay, I got my. I'm gonna do this right now so I don't forget, or not that I don't forget, but I won't be rushed. I'm using 1 cup of brown sugar. This is for my filling, you guys. Anybody coming in? This is what we have. We're working with. Anybody? I apologize if I have a lot of energy. This is just who I am. I don't mean to be too much. I'm not putting it packed. I'm just putting it loosely. 1 cup.
This is what it started out as.
That's what it started out at.
Yeah.
This morning around 10 o'clock, I put it in here. It defrosted. It probably would have gotten bigger if I put it on a cookie sheet instead, but I didn't. But it's
those.
Mm-hmm. Now this should really have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. But since I don't like it that much, I'm only putting a teaspoon.
Whatever.
Arthur. You know what you could do?
What?
I was gonna tell you something, and I don't remember now. Hold on. Let me think out loud.
Alright, you go.
Ooh, that seems like a lot of cinnamon.
You'll love
Okay.
it. Just don't worry about it.
You'll love it. I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon. I can't do all of it. I feel like I'm betraying my actual. Oh, my apron. I can't bake without my apron, y'all. Okay, and I'm gonna get a whisk, and I'm gonna just combine it. Oh, thank you, Daddy. Ay, cabrón, mi chongo. It almost ripped it
And
to
your
the
face.
It almost pulled my chongo to the back of my brain.
Almost rip your face off.
Mm-hmm. Joe trying to ruin my chongo, mira. He did ruin it. Okay, get the thing. Hey, Cheer Bear. Okay, you guys, I've got cinnamon, 1 teaspoon. Oh, wait.
Half a teaspoon.
I have a half. I haven't put it in yet.
Normal people
I may
will
not.
put a full one in there. People who like cinnamon.
All right, fine. I'll put it just to show you I love it. You're dumb. Okay, cinnamon and 1 cup of sugar. So if you are of the sugar fan or cinnamon fan, put a tablespoon. I put a teaspoon because I'm a holdout. I ain't true to my real inner self. But when they come out, bro, this girl be running to that oven. Thank you, Daddy. All right, so now, going to get ugly up in here. Here's my dough. And I'm going to put some flour. I know the parchment paper is to help it with its sticking, but homegirl don't want any kind of stuff left behind. That's part of my cinnamon roll that could be in my panza. Okay, getting it, and maybe I should have done it.
No, you're okay. It'll come.
You think so?
Yeah. Just be a little.
Gentle?
Yeah, just take your time.
Me, gentle.
There you go.
You guys, we're going to do this in like 2 episodes. We're going to make them so you guys can actually see how to make them. But then, the best way to do it is, since this is the stickiest, flip this down, because this part on top has already got like a film. A film?
Film.
Ay, cabrón, buy me a soda. Because we said it at the same time. You know that? How do you know that? Girls only know that.
I know Mexican.
What girl? It's not a Mexican thing.
That's a Mexican thing.
Bro, a Mexican thing's ojo.
That's true.
What we did was just like, buy me a
pinch
soda.
poke, owe me a Coke. It's kind of a...
It's a girl thing. Yeah. They must have done that a lot in your hometown.
No, I heard about it.
Did you? From all the girls?
We had TV.
You're dumb. You guys, I've seen people that just like pull, and I've done it before with a rolling pin. I want some of this flour to scoochy because it's making my days difficult. And then just stretch it. I'm gonna put it back down to stretch. This lady did a whole like stretch and it went on almost her damn cutting board. I was like, bro. Oh, thank you, baby.
Yeah, you need it out there.
All right, I'm gonna get the rolling pin again and push out. I know you're dying to help me, Daddy.
I know.
I'm
like leaning in.
You're so stupid. Why don't you go read the damn questions? You're like, give me that rolling pin, woman. Okay, I'm pressing.
This is what my wife is feeling right now.
Joe, it's on the other side. I have never heard that. I don't know why somebody would say that. All I hear is breathing.
Well, that's what you were hearing because I was right in your face.
Just now?
Just going, can I help you?
You here for
I'm really close now.
Are you here for my insurance? Or was that my car insurance?
All right, huh?
Yeah, when they say, would you like to do your extended warranty?
Yeah.
I was like, hop off, bro. Back that shit up. I got to give you something to do. You're like one of my kids.
No.
I'm like, go over there.
That's what I feel like. I feel like I should be helping you, but
it would be best, you guys. Well, I use it for tortillas nomás. Hi, Anne Marie. I only saw your butterfly, so I assume that's you, girl. What's up? Read off names so I can say hola pa mi familia. Thank you guys for being here. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I know I say that a lot, and it probably takes away the weight of me saying it, but we really are just so grateful when we have people in our chat. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but I'm grateful that somebody wanted to buy me some candy, and it was so kind. You know why? Because I had it on my wish list. So I know what people are going, are you kidding? No, really. We wanted to try this. I mean, we want to do stuff with you guys. You guys, this is what we want to do. We want to do a taste testing. Hey, Lucy. We want to do like the hidden menu. Like, you know how you can go places like Starbucks? Yeah, but that's not as fun. But I mean, I love Starbucks. Hey, Grateful. But like Taco Bell has a hidden menu. McDonald's has a hidden menu. There's like 3 or 4 places, okay? We're going to do 3 places that have a hidden menu. And then we'll go order it and then like give you guys like a reaction to it. I don't know. We thought about it. We're like, oh my God, that'd be fun. Okay. So I'm going to go back down showing you guys. It is a little tougher. I mean, well, we don't have, I'm sure it'd be better if we had a huge counter. We live in an RV. For anybody who's new here, we live in an RV. So we
Sunflower wants to see the pups.
Ay, cabrón, my papacito.
I can probably bring them into the living room.
The RV? I mean the camera? You take the camera over there?
I can.
Okay.
Hey, here we go, seeing the pups.
The puppy babies.
We can do this. We can do this. And here they are. Having a good old time on the couch. A little quickie.
I'm like you, girl. I don't need all that extra cinnamon. We both know what they're supposed to. Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy.
Coming at you.
Sorry.
Coming at you.
Lucy, I've never told you, but you know what? When you said you went to Louis Benton's for steak, I mean, we've been to Louis Benton's. We've been to the Chop House. We've been to the Brazilian Steakhouse. Where was that at in Chicago?
Yes, I was in Chicago.
I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, it has like three words. De something. Brazilian Steakhouse. And you know what? God, it's called something de. That's the name of the Brazilian steakhouse. I want to tell you, girl, I've had a great steak from there. So for anybody to call that not a quality steak, you know what? It ain't even about where you went for it. It was who you spent it with. I got what your point was. You were saying you had an amazing dinner with your man. And girl, I could have one time Joe picked me up from a ladies. We had ladies prayer at where we were from. He picked me up from ladies prayer. He had packed a lunch in the cooler, all the way from a sandwich to like grapes that were in the baggie, a little sweet, like a little Debbie or whatever, all in the cooler. And I didn't know about it. And he's like, hey, let's go for a walk and all right, let's go out to the trails. And you know, we like doing that once in a while. We went out on the trails and we walked out there.
Not very far.
I mean, and we went
just as long as we can see the truck.
You're awful. And then he's like, hey, I brought the dog so we can take him for a walk. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, we come back and I'm like, oh, too bad we don't have a water. And he's like, I brought you a cooler with some water in it. We opened the water and my baby had a whole little freaking, I think it was just a ham sandwich in there. Like it was the most, it felt like I had eaten my prime rib.
Thanks for love to the girls.
That's just it, you guys. It's about who you're with. It's not about what you have. It's about who you're spending your time with. And for me and mine, I would give anything to spend it with my dad and my brother. So my husband understands. Sometimes just talking about my dad and my brother is enough for me.
How you doing on that, making it huge?
It is a lot! Shut up. Look at you guys. This is a like,
Yeah.
Calm down, Yvonne. Calm down.
All right.
Jamal, calm down. All right, we're going in with where's my little thingy, baby?
What are you looking for?
My little baby. My baby.
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be probably in there. Use your bacon.
No me gusta.
That's be better for this.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, softened butter. Oops, there we go. We almost flung that right off of there.
Careful.
I'm nervous. You guys, you know why I'm nervous? I've made them before, yes. But I'm excited. My poor husband did baking last night with y'all, and I felt like...
Oh, yeah. About that.
Oh, no. Come on, Daddy, give
We're
it to us.
We're going to redo the baked apples.
Apple dumplings.
Apple dumplings.
Why?
Because tell them that the stuff was good. Tell them it was good.
It was. I thought it was great.
Yeah, the flavor of the
crust
was freaking awesome. It's just
so delicate.
It's so delicate. Like when we're making when we make the pie, it's like roll it up in the paper after I roll it out.
Yeah.
And then you just roll it onto the thing, and there's no trying to flip and pinch and make shapes with it and stuff. So I am going to make the same dough, make it a little bit stickier. He's going to
experiment to turn that dough.
It's not so crumbly, I guess you can
call
it.
Oh, it's just that it's
not so delicate.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it so it's not so delicate.
He's gonna
and then we're going to redo this so they look pretty because they tasted phenomenal. The crust was phenomenal. The apples were phenomenal. The juice inside was phenomenal.
It was so good.
It was so good.
So good.
But they just didn't look as pretty as I wanted them, and I'm going to rectify that situation.
In my honest opinion, I think that it'll lose its delicateness. I mean, it melts in your tongue.
Leave it to me.
Ay, cabrón. You guys, I love you guys for being here. Anybody who sent me any kind of cash apps, thank you guys. It was a blessing. It allowed us to buy some stuff to do our baking lives.
Did you fix that?
What, baby?
The cash app thing?
Yeah, and I put a Venmo in the back too. And it asked me if I want to default or go through Google. I found that going through the app, if I have my app downloaded, it works better than going like through a Google. I don't know why. But
hey, Burke, have a good time in your RV.
Come on.
May until October.
Burke, thank you so much. You and your Canadian self up there.
Hey, do you go RVing a lot? Because if you need any pointers on anything, maintenance, just your general hookups and stuff like that. If I don't know how much RVing you've done, But just ask away. You can ask in this chat if you want.
There's a lot of stuff that we have done. We've been in here for 3 or 4 years. We retired in 17, 18, 19. So 3 years, because we traveled for 3 years. 3 or 4 years. You guys, it's great to travel. I'm not going to deny that. It's great. You get tired of the airport,
It goes a lot.
security.
They go a lot.
Oh, how fun. You get tired of the airport security. I don't care if you have that quick FSA, not having to go through it. It just is, we carry, so to go through the license that you're carrying, somebody who's being checked in has to have the same name as the passenger. If I tried to take a rifle, Joe's 38, on the plane with my license.
Hey, Marissa's in there, babe.
Marissa, Reese?
Yeah.
Hi, Reese. Your funny loves you.
Reese, your mom.
I can't go on there with my license with Joe being the passenger. I have to be the passenger of the ticket. The ticket name has to be the same as the CDL or C. I don't know, whatever my certificate's called, Joe. What's my card called? Card? My license to carry?
CPL?
That license that's in my wallet, I have to carry that with me. If my gun's going to come with me, I have to have that with me. So if I travel, I can't take my name. I have to have a license. They ask you for your license upon checking in. They ask you who's traveling, the name on the ticket, and then they go ahead and ask you, show me your license. And if I were to try to get on a plane and have that with me, but I walk on the plane with Joe's name on the license, they will not let me go on the plane with it. Don't let anybody hype up the story. We've traveled for 3.5 years. We carried.
Yeah, don't carry anybody else's gun. If you carry the CPL or the what do you call it? Yeah.
Should I put some pecans in there, you guys?
Concealed pistol license. If you got your license with you, you can't carry somebody else's pistol.
Your license. This is Joe's. I won't show the front. This is just the back that has wording on it. So this has his name on it, I can't get on the plane and show him this because it has a photo ID. There's a reason there's a photo ID. Even though he's my spouse, I have to actually have this in my name. And there's a photo ID that's right there. See the blue part right there?
Information, babe.
That you can't see it. That part of it, that person has to match the person that's checking in. So some people don't know because they haven't traveled, or maybe they have. I don't know what some people think, but that's just how it is. Should we do it?
Inside?
I don't know. No. I won't. See, this is how it was about
then you just put them on top with your stuff.
Okay.
Just so if you want it on
okay, you guys watching? Mark it down a little bit.
Down?
Yeah. The very first part is going to be kind of the hardest. You want to pull it off. And then I'm going to, with this.
Here, I'm hovering.
I know. With this. Is that Commander? Okay, guys, look at it.
I'll sit down.
Why, you can do this?
No, that's all right.
Oh, can you look for unflavored dental floss? Is any of our dental floss not flavored? Because they were saying that it actually cuts better than using a serrated knife.
Oh,
okay. Okay, guys, see those fingers? You're going to tuck it in like this. Tuck it, tuck, tuck. Okay, then once you get to this part.
I'm cold as.
Oh, you can turn it off. It's just a. You know, should we? You guys, and I was going to tell you, I know it looks like we're going right in the oven, but after I do this. Oh, that's unflavored?
It's original. Original Oral-B, baby.
You guys, when we're done doing this, we're going to end the live. Then in an hour, which if you guys can make it back, sweet. If you guys can't, just come and check the live later tonight when you can see how they actually turn out. Because in 1 hour, 45 minutes, I'm going to stick it in the oven because it's got to still rise for 1 more hour. I'm going to stick it in the oven for 25 minutes. I'm going to call you guys or get up on here when it's 5 minutes left so I can show you how to make the icing. Or maybe I'll do the icing off. Oh, I was going to do that as a short. Yeah. I'm going to make the icing as a short.
Oh, okay.
So that way when I call them, because it's got to cool for 20 minutes once I pull them out so we can put the icing on.
Sure.
I know you want to do this, Daddy. You want to try it? I'm gonna
no,
need you.
I don't want to screw it up. You're doing a good job.
I want you to be the one to help me with the dental floss. Because I'm going to try to do 8 of them, you guys. Some people have gotten 12. I want a monstrous because this girl's like that. See that? I'm going to get it and I'm going to roll it like this. The very beginning, you want to tuck it tight. When you get to this part, get your fingers and pinch them like this. See that? Just to hold in the yummies that are in there. So I'm pushing it together. I just want it to stay closed. I can lay it down and just press it down. I mean, why make it more difficult than it has to be? This can be tucked over more. You guys see where I'm at? That always scared me. I'm so scared right now doing this. I'm like, what?
Like you didn't put a big old hole in it.
I know. Baby, there's lots of people writing lots of things.
Okay. I'll stop hovering.
I love you.
They can probably see my stomach and
They probably can see the steam. They can see the steam.
They can hear me breathing.
Now this person,
all right, let me.
That person's being validated now that she can see you breathing. He can hear you breathing.
Grateful's in there.
Hey, Grateful.
Another double shot of Mint Mama and Joey.
A.
Fortune cookie. The longest.
Fortune cookie. I pray for you every day. I just want you to know that. I know that we've only talked a few times, but I truthfully pray for you. You've gone through a hard road, and I really applaud you for your strength. And I just want you to know that I pray for you. I pray for you for your story. I pray for you for strength. So, okay. We're going to do it like this, you guys. Dental floss.
Your bro's in there.
Hi, Mio. Mio, don't judge me. What's my brother saying? You guys, he's a trained chef. Or no, he's not trained. He learned. What did my baby brother say?
He hasn't said much. He's probably just shaking his head.
Fortune cookie, we're going to learn about, my niece said the other day, she said, I used to wonder what I'm going to make for dinner. She said, now I just get onto your stream or your YouTube account and I can figure out what I'm going to make because she lives up in Michigan. So Sierra said that. She would, I just looked to see what you're making. I'm like, oh, I'll make that tomorrow.
Lucy said I would be so nervous rolling that.
Girl, yes.
Heart palpitations watching you do it.
I do. And that's why when I hear the dog bark, I'm like, I'm so messed up. Okay, guys, we're gonna make it. Okay, remember, guys, we said we're not gonna do sticky ones because next time we're gonna do them.
You want me to cut them?
Yeah, I'm trying to. What do you think? Well, if you're gonna use a knife, the best thing to do is this. If you don't have dental floss, the next best is a serrated, because you don't want to seal it. If you use this, it's just like a biscuit. If anybody knows how to, if you use the wrong tool to cut your biscuit, you're sealing it closed, and so your biscuit's not going to rise. If I do this,
it'll pinch it.
It will pinch it. I can room. Okay, I'm going to wash my mama's.
Which one do you want me to use?
Oh, I want you to use
serrated?
No, the dental floss.
The dental floss. We're going to try this.
And we're going to do, I'd like 8.
8.
So 1. So, like, get the knife and maybe space them out.
No, yeah, we'll just do it this way. We'll
You're
start
Mr.
in the middle.
Perfectionist.
Start in the middle.
See, I would never have done that.
So we'll measure. Then we'll find the middle. Measure again. Middle. Right there. So. What am I doing?
My whole hair went down from putting my apron
Hold on. Measure again. I gotta hold on to it right there.
It's okay. That's what
right
my
there.
Cowboys hat, Daddy,
and then that's the middle. So there's the middle right there.
You sat on my
we'll
hat.
mark it. There's the middle.
Hello.
What? Aw.
You sat on it.
Sorry.
You have to
Now
buy
we're gonna
another
try
one.
to.
You guys,
I don't know, baby doll.
okay, let me do it then if you're not going to be able to handle it. I got this.
I can try it with the serrated. That's the middle. Then you can easier to find the middle now. Then just do this here and this there. Boom, 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 boom.
You and your damn sound effects, like we're in.
There you go. Deuces.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, so here we go. Back to this.
Mark, mark, mark.
Which one? There's two there.
This right there. The second
There?
one. Second one.
And then you get it like this, you guys?
Second one.
Okay. You get it like this. And then
Well, I did it all wrong, didn't I?
you get it like this. And what you're going to do is pull them together. That one there? It's okay, wherever it is. Okay, guys, see it?
Dang! That's freaking awesome.
Okay, so then the next
I
one.
did mine all wrong, babe.
I'm going to go to the next line. Thank you. Get it? And you're going to use it like, pull them like this, okay? Oops, got to be tight. There we go.
Oh my God, that is so awesome.
It's cool,
You are
right?
the most awesomest.
Shut up, you crazy. Okay. They're going to go through a second, what's that called?
Proofing.
Yep, we're going to turn it up like that.
All right.
When you put them in the pan, you guys, the coil goes upward, and we're going to do 4.
Okay.
And you want to make sure you space them because they're going to still rise a second time. Okay. You know, assist the lift. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay. I mean, I'll do the one with the serrated so you guys can see what that looks like. But
No,
you want to make sure they're touching like this. See, it's touching. And then you're going to come down and squeeze.
Pull.
Pull.
Oh.
Pull. Pull. Pull it.
That's shorter than the other. That was my bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. We're baking. You guys, any way that... Nope. You want 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
All the way down.
Right.
And then when they come out, we're going to go, look, guys, look at, they didn't work again, them son of a bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
Boom.
And I think that I should have let it rise a little bit more, but I couldn't do nothing. I mean, it's 7:30. It's 7:30. I'm using it the way it is. Thank you. I might have wanted it to go for 1 more hour. Well, I halfway through the day, like at 5, I realized...
Yeah, but they were frozen, and they've been sitting
I was going to
all damn
say,
day.
halfway through the day, I realized that we have our air conditioner on 65 in the house. So, our home is very, very cool. Okay. Trying to see what they see.
All right. Are they seeing you?
Yeah, there's lots of questions. I'm going to have to answer some stuff at some point.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Okay, and cross them, and that's it. And I'm gonna lay it in the how did I come out with one too many, Joe?
What?
Oh no.
No, there ain't too many.
I don't know how to count. I'm such an idiot. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like that one TikTok. This girl was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she was hitting 5 over and over and over. She's like, it won't let me. It won't let me. And she goes, what did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. And she's like, ah. It was funny. I think I played that TikTok about 7, maybe 25 times. Okay, guys. What, baby? Oh God.
Know the difference between a serrated and a non-serrated.
Oh,
But you don't.
We're going to put a saran wrap and put them again so they can finish rising, you guys. We're going to do that. This is for your bread. If the loaf comes out, I can do that one. But I saw somebody get a frozen loaf.
Says those look huge.
I want them to get bigger. I want them to fall over the side. This is like
Smell good.
for chopping, like when I'm going to chop up my onion, my nuts, like this. Hold it, put your hand on this side, and then you're going to just drop it, lift, drop, lift, up. kind of, that's why it's kind of shaped like that. You're going to hold one side and just move it across.
Your brother's eating Smoothie King.
Hey, ooh, mijo. Mijo, we're going to get together on Saturday, Mom said. I'm making mole this week. Ew. See that? This is what this knife is for. This was to cut your bread when you buy the loaf from Walmart. You cut it, gently turn it on its side. They say this is the loaf of French bread. Turn your loaf of French bread from Walmart on the side. The sides of your loaf are going to be stronger than up and down. You're going to smash it. Turn your loaf on the side and use your serrated knife. And then don't press down. Saw it back and forth. Okay.
Once you go floss, you never go back, baby.
Yeah.
Commanders.
Okay, we are going to bake it up.
Rosie is in the house. Hi, y'all.
Hey, guys. We're going to, 30 minutes. I'm going to let it rise for another 30 minutes. Then I'm going to bake it for 25 minutes. And then I'm going to be making the icing. I'm going to post that on one of our shorts so that way you can see it. I'm just going to do like a butter frosting.
On. You're going to have the oven on.
Like a buttercream frosting. What's that?
The oven's going to be on.
Yes.
Did you say that?
You guys, this is because the house is kind of warm or kind of cool. Let me show you. Back there,
we have a vent.
There's a vent. We're going to turn the oven on. Okay, so that means heat will come out the back end back there. And then we're going to put saran wrap. Let me show them really quick. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Could you grab the saran wrap, Daddy?
Sure.
I'm going to show you. When you guys get your loaf out and it's frozen.
You want a saran wrap over top of this?
Nope. That's what I want to show over here.
All right.
Grab your saran wrap. And you'll want to spray it. So when it's going into whether you put it on a cookie sheet, a bowl, no matter what you're going to put it on, you'll want to spray this on the bottom of it. Hand me that.
Oy.
This is what happens when you don't put it on the bottom. It's not much, but some of it will stick. Then I put it on the top of it, and literally the saran wrap just peels right off. So put it on the bottom of the bandeja you're going to put it in. You put the loaf of frozen in there. Then you spray some saran wrap, and you put it over the top because I'm waiting for them to rise again.
Fortune Cookie she came in late.
See?
Or they came in late. And how did you make the dough?
Baby girl. I made them before, you guys. I bought I bought the little dinner rolls, and then I used that to make monkey bread. I made them with you guys, little monkey bread muffins, because I like to make them as a monkey muffin.
Fresh, right? Like poppin' fresh ones?
Yeah, because it's like there's like 42 of them in a bag, and I cut them into fours, just like you do dough. They actually taste
rolls,
different.
Yeah,
they're dinner rolls, and they actually taste fluffy. Like, it's hard to explain. They were just very much different. Okay? They are a little expensive.
They had a homemade taste to them rather than Pillsbury Doughboy taste.
This cost, I think, like $4.49 or $4.94. And there's 3 loaves. I'll probably make maybe a loaf of bread with one of them. And then I want to do sticky buns with you guys with the last one. So, to be honest with you, it comes out to about $1.25, $1.30 for 3 loaves. Okay? It was rock solid. Listen, that's what it was like at 10 o'clock this morning. I grabbed this pan, which I probably should have put in a bigger pan, and I forgot to spray it, but non-stick spray on the bottom. Leave it there for the day. Make sure your house isn't cold. I keep my house at 65, 70. I barely like it at 70.
Hold on. Sunflower says, I don't know a lot of Spanish, but did you just call the dish an a-hole?
Ay, cabrón. Oh, no, bandeja. A pan. A pan is bandeja. A pot, a pan. Oh, not a pendejo. A bandeja.
Because Fortune Cookie said, Lucy said, I thought I heard it too.
Yes, a bandeja is. Commander, help me out, bro. You know this. A bandeja is like mi pendejo. Like a pendejo is like well, you know. Just don't say that in public.
Pendejo.
Pendejo pendejo is not the same thing as a bandeja. Bandeja is like a, I think it's with a V. Bandeja. Bandejo or no, not pendejo. Exactly, Commander. Bandeja, not pendeja. I'm dead. You guys are nuts. Look at me. Commander goes, pendeja, not pendeja. And if you guys ever hear me call Joe, ay cabrón, we wink wink told Joe that means mi amor. It's equivalent to mi amor, mi corazón. Let's see what else.
It means a lot of good things.
It does. It means like I love you. What else? Okay, so then you put your loaf like that. Then and I would honestly, I should have done it sooner. Put it in the microwave somewhere that it's gonna get hot. My house, I keep it so cold. That's why I'm always wearing hoodies. We're from the Midwest. I wear a hoodie in June because I mean, yeah, I am in Texas, but I like it cool. I don't go outside during this air conditioned or during the winter or summer weather here in Texas. I wear a hoodie all the time. Right, babe?
Yeah.
We have two closets in our RV. One of them is like you can hang our jackets and our shirts and stuff like that. Then there's another one that's over by our dresser, and that one is a 2-tier. Well, it holds 3 or 4 shelves. It's a washer dryer hookup, but I use it so I can have a shelf for my sweatshirts. So, and then you lift up the bed and it's got like, it's a finished off. It's not like a plywood underneath it. It actually is finished off like a smooth wood. And I have hoodies under there, hoodies in my closet, and I will get the washer and dryer eventually. But for me, I love hoodies. Hoodies are my jam. So don't make sure your house is not cold, because it does what was that word? Like, it does affect it. I mean, just like high altitude. That's why they show that on when you're baking stuff. High altitude, do it like this. My home is relatively 62 to 65. I didn't think about it. So this would have been a lot bigger, but I think Lizard. Oh, no.
Hey Rosie, we try to be fun. That's for sure. She goes, it looks like a fun channel.
You know what? We're chill. You guys.
We're not trying too hard, but you know what? We have fun.
My daughter goes watching this. She was telling in Budapest. She was telling her friends. She goes, "Is this what it's like?" And my daughter goes, "This is exactly what I grew up with. Like, this is who they are.
This is our home life, people."
And honestly, that's just it. Is like there was a little bit of a problem that happened about 3 or 4 months ago. That if I would have come on here and just been like, blah, 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 and then just like dipped into the drama about stuff, I would have more subs. And I was like, I don't want that. I want just happiness. I don't want subs for drama. I don't want to associate with drama. I want laughter. Who we are is happy, fun, chill.
Rosie where we're at, what we're doing.
We live in an RV. We cook because we love to cook. I've been with him for almost 20 years. And at this point of the game, if I don't like him now, I'm probably never. No, I'm just kidding. I like him. I'll keep him around.
I'm okay.
I love it. I love that. I love that I love his company, but I also love that. Yes, that's what I said too, Commander. That's what I said too. Because if I started with that, or did that, then people that are going, hello, are you gonna get to some of the juicy stuff? And it's like, no, I don't. I don't even like it. I literally used to get on the YouTube about back in June, July, when Von and Dre and all that was going down. I was on it a lot. I was on like probably 6 to 7 hours a day, because I was like, oh my God, and they're reading more tapes, and I was just so consumed in it. And then I got so I got emotional about a lot of it. It's not me. It's not my fault how I am. But let me just say, when I was in high school, I was a different person. I was like, I fought with a lot of people. I fought. Like there were very few Mexicanos there, and when somebody would give me a second look, I had no problem laying somebody out. That was who I was. I mean, we had to hold our own because we were called beaners. When I was in 4th or 5th grade, I had to eat on the floor, because my teacher said that, Mexican people are dirt. So I had to eat on the floor, and my mom has always told us to respect your teachers, respect
Let
them.
now.
So growing up, I was a different person. I wasn't a nice person. I was an ugly person. And
Now you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
now, when I was about 30 years old, we started going to a church, and it just changed my life. I started seeing people for I just want to love them. I want to love them. I'm sorry for whatever's happened to you in your past, and I love to love people, because I know what it was like to be singled out. I knew what it was like for like all the kids to look at you like you were gross because the teacher said you were gross. So then the kids thought you were gross, and it was all because of my freaking skin color. So anyways, I have compassion for them, and I didn't allow that when I was in high school. I just had anger because of what I got treated like. So then I got through that, and I just decided
about a chanclas. I was getting beat by the chanclas.
Yeah, no, I mean, my mom was just told us, like, you behave or there's like going to be the chocolate coming down. And I realized that, I wanted to love people, and God allows me to love people. And from I try not to be, I don't see it as fake. I try to be as real as I can. I just think about people. I think about people and how they are treated sometimes, and it breaks my heart sometimes. So all that heaviness was to say that's why I wanted my channel to be someplace where people can feel loved, people can feel happiness, people can joke. When we get off, me and Joe are cracking up. Believe it or not, you guys, we're lame. We watch our videos, and I'm like, oh my God, I sound so, my voice is so deep. And I mean, it's funny. It's funny. I don't want to say it's funny. It's a blessing to hear people say you guys are very kind, or you guys. Can I get a water, Daddy?
Sure.
It's what what I feel like God gives you. Brandy, I love you. I feel like if you have the right, you put out the right vibe, the Lord will send you somebody.
I'm not showing my ass.
Somebody will no, babe. You guys, Joe was up on the RV because our RV, you just do protective stuff so that it doesn't leak. And Joe crawled on his thing.
Yeah, because I couldn't get up and down a lot.
He has a bad back, so he has to accommodate. So. And look at his elbows. He had to do like the what's that called? Crawl?
Yeah, the crab crawl or whatever.
He had to do that on the top of the roof to paint the sealant or whatever, like preventative stuff. But anyways, I'm sorry I got heavy on y'all, and that isn't even the heaviest of my life. I have gone through a little bit of a whirlwind. I think a couple people I've talked to about my my earlier marriage, the stuff that I've gone through, and I feel like the Lord gives us who we are meant for. I truly believe that. So, all that to say, be kind to each other, you guys. I love you, Brandy. I wish I could be there for you, honey. I really do. The army crawl, grateful. Yes, it's an army crawl.
There you go.
I love that there's like 13 or 14 people that can all throw in different ideas, so then it can be like one of them's got to be right. Yeah. Oopsie. Yeah, you know what? And that's just it, is that I know that I see you and your husband, Lucy, and I'm like, that's how it is. Like, I know some people think it's crazy. Like, oh my God, you guys are in the same house together. It's like, yeah, I enjoy his company. I mean, we'll watch movies. We watched 2 movies today. I mean, we don't have Wi-Fi, so we have to do it off our data. So, but we enjoy each other's company. So he likes comedy, stand-up comedy. I would rather watch a good, obviously a love story, but I like
Bridges over Madison County.
Bridges Over Madison County is one of my favorites. But anyways, I just
What's your other favorite?
Hey, do you remember?
I know what it is.
Okay, what's my other favorite movie?
It is Urban Cowboy.
Oh, you do remember? Yeah, it's an old. I know they're really, really, really old movies. But I feel like the Lord has who you're meant to be with. Yes, I mean, and you know why? Because I was with somebody who beat me up for 10 years. For 10 years, he beat me up. And I know that some people are question why I you know what, I stayed because I don't know, because I stayed because I don't know. I thought that he wasn't that bad. I thought eventually it would change. And so now my daughter's so independent and strong that I just look at her and I'm just so proud, because I'm like, that is so, you know what? It made me who I am today, because now it allows me to appreciate Joe. Like, see the things that I've gone through. I could go, God, I can't believe this happened to me. But you know what? It happened to me when I started dating him at 13. And to be honest with you, who thinks at 13 you're going to, I thought that it was just like, oh, how cute. He doesn't want me to go to my friend's house. Oh, how cute. He wants me not to be, he wants only me to himself. Like, in the mindset of a 14-year-old girl, you really think that that's a sign of love. And then you're like, oh, he doesn't want me to go anywhere, or I'm not allowed to wear this. And then you turned into, like, he would grab my arm and I was like, oh my God, you're like, that's so cute. He wants me all for himself. And little did I realize it was, it turned into something a lot worse, but you just don't see it. I was in love with the 14-year-old boy versus the who he was at 23. Like, my brain, I saw him still as the high school sweetheart. We dated from high school, and you know what I mean? So it makes me appreciate. It's sad that it happened, but it makes me realize how good Joe is. It makes me value that he thinks I'm beautiful, no matter the time of day it is. He thinks I'm beautiful. It's just, God has somebody for all of us. Just trust that. And God has a plan for our jobs, our work. If we haven't gotten called on a position yet, it's because that the person that he needs me to touch is still in the position I'm at right now. And I wouldn't be able to touch that person if I was in that other department, or if I was in that other office. So, good night, Mom. I love you. I'm hopping off, you guys. I swear.
Girls?
Oh, quick, baby, look.
Carrot time.
We give them carrots because
They love the carrots, man. Oh, come over here, Bailey.
we didn't know that they could get, and they're 99 cents for a pack.
They love carrots.
We love our babies. Baby girl. If my girls climb on me, you know what I do? I kiss them, I rub them, without them realizing it, I slide them onto the ground. Trust me, I get frustrated that they climb on me too. But there's another way to get dogs off of you. There's another way to let dogs know that they need to get down onto the floor. And screaming at them and pushing them or kicking them is not the way to do it.
All right.
I look at my dogs as children, and if I wouldn't do that to anybody, why would I do that? I mean, I know, Lucy, I did not know, and I worked at a vet's office. I was a vet technician, and I was like, I forgot how I found out. I think I saw somebody making a homemade a meal, and then I said,
Oh, they're in the shadows.
so that's where they go. They were up there on the other step, because we have steps that go up, and then there's steps that go up there. And when they go there, they're like, Mom, let me out. Stop it. Sunflower, you've been married for 22 years. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh my God, Berks Munch. No. Girl, you guys make my heart just, you know what? This is my thing about long marriages is, how do you appreciate the mountaintop if
Commander's
when
been for 23 years.
no, just now she put it.
Just before.
That's
Before-
Sunflower 22.
Yeah, up. Right there. No.
Burke's Bunch 34.
Right there, 23.
Yes. You guys, I love you. I love you. You know what? There, you stick it out. You stick it out. Or do we have rough days? Come on. 20 years, you think that's all been easy? We used to drink when we first met. I drank, he drank. We don't drink anymore. That's literally meeting the person all over again. Because when we drank, I mean, everything he said was funny. I mean, shit, you have a buzz on. It's like, and then you all of a sudden you don't drink, and it's like, wow, after that you don't drink, then you're almost like, you have to find a way to come
Who
to.
the hell are you?
No, yeah, really. You're going, wow, he was hilarious, but sober. Is he still? What'd you say?
I do a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but yeah, having to
Yeah.
drink, him having a beer once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. I don't drink, so if I have, I think I had. We choose to not. Nobody makes us not. I choose to if I have
We
a
used
margarita.
to have a 12-pack in there every other day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but when you don't drink, it's like, oh, how are you funny? You're on my damn nerves. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wow, like you don't get to go to the outlet of, hey, keep talking. I'm gonna have a buzz, whatever. I mean, we don't. I mean, by choice. But it's just, it's worth the work. That's all I have to say is, kids are worth the work. Your marriage is worth the work. It's. I mean, my son. I've talked to you guys before about my son. I love being able to stand up on the mountaintop with him
Good job,
and hold
Sunflower.
his hand. I love being able.
Her husband was an alcoholic.
I know. Oh wow,
Beer
really?
and quit 7 years ago.
Thank you, Jesus. You know, is that Commander? Is that Commander? Or Bert?
That was Sunflower.
That's why when I see some people taking sobriety and making a mockery of it, it frustrates me. It frustrates
Good for you,
me
Sunflower.
because sobriety is a hard thing to do.
Your mom's making fun of me too.
I know Mom says you're looking all innocent.
Yeah.
You know what? Kids will get into trouble, and as parents, the Lord asks us to be by them, to continue to guide them. Husbands and wives are going to have ups and downs. It's our mental to not even approach the word divorce, to not even have it as a thought. And it's not that it's not going to be hard. It's just that I would rather go through a hard day with him than go through an easy day by myself. Period. I'd rather go through the hardest day with Joe by my side than to go through a smooth, easy day and be alone. Because alone's not fun. Alone is, I mean, I'd rather do it with somebody who gets me. I listen to, some days I'll listen to Tupac. I love Eazy-E. I love Ice Cube. Other days I'll listen to Garth Brooks. He took me to an amazing Garth Brooks concert. Joe listens to classic rock.
Macaw.
Macaw's Ma.
Yeah, Macaw Mama. Hey, beautiful. So
I
glad
found
to
you.
find you through
Aw.
our beautiful
Charlotte's Community.
Charlotte's community.
Aw, thank you. And I love it too. You know what? I love Charlotte. I love Charlotte's classiness.
Hey, Paul.
We're going to pop off. One day we were like, oh my God, we are like 360 or 358 or 360. And then we went to sleep and we woke up and we're like, oh my God, did you see that? Like at 3 a.m, Joe woke me up. He's like, babe, we're at 374. And I'm like, that was like 6 people in 3 hours. And it was like, what happened? And we're just excited. Like, I know that some people think that's crazy, but I'm grateful for viewers. The other night we had 34 people in here. We were doing backflips. Then when we had like our channels growing 2 a day, that was a lot for us. 2 a day, wasn't it?
Wow.
We're like, oh my God, we got more. It was just be so. Aw, thank you. Oh my God. That makes me feel so good. You guys are so sweet, you guys. You guys are sweet. I'm blessed. I'm blessed that there's so many good people that are so kind. Yeah, you have to weed out the ones that are cray cray, but you know what? I'm retired. Me and my husband are retired. We do the retired thing. We
I'm
enjoy.
old.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not. He makes my heart. I still get butterflies when he puts his arm on my back. I'm just like, ah. I mean, it's crazy. I don't care who thinks it's crazy. I see girls talking like, oh my God, I hope he's asleep by the time I get to bed. And I'm like, oh my God. When he goes to bed, I'm like, because I want to go into the room with him.
Yeah, the big 6-0's coming up.
I know,
not this year, but
I'm good, Commander.
One year and a month or two.
I don't understand how people are like over their spouse. You picked them for life. How are you gonna be over your spouse already? Oh my God! Like imagine he said that about you. That's what I try to think. If he said that about you, you probably would be devastated. So why would you be great? Hopefully he'll fall asleep before I get to bed. And I'm like, oh my, yeah, that's not nice. So, anyways, I just wanted to say I
Getting a little
love.
chubby.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with chubby. Let me show you guys. We
Chub.
have it. You guys look
a
at.
little chub right
We
now.
have it
That's
on the.
pretty soon yet, but
We have it up here, and they're. Oh, come
Getting
on!
chubby.
They're getting a little fatty. I'll zoom you in real close, y'all. See them? They're getting a little bit faster. Remember, they were a little skinny when I first put them, so they're gonna do another hour. It says. I try to I know there's options of easy because I could have done the roads frozen and then you do the heavy cream and all this stuff. I know you can do those everybody can do. I want you guys to have the option. Do I want to go, hey, we have my in-laws are coming, or it's my daughter's birthday and I want to make it as a dish, and 3 kids later, 3 grandbabies. My baby lives up north. I wish I had him. Oh my God, McCall Mama, 31 years. Praise God that He has kept you. Like, just, it's hard. It's hard for 30 years to keep going back in to go back in. That is you should feel very honored and blessed to have that many years. What was I saying about the bake? Oh, I want you guys to have the option of saying, hey, I'm going to get the ones that are frozen and already made, or I'm going to make them from this. And some people would even consider this not homemade because I didn't make the dough. I will tackle that next one day. But
semi-homemade.
Semi-homemade. Thank you, baby.
We're always experimenting with stuff too.
Girl,
I'm
with you.
Some stuff we made and some stuff we had never made. So
I thank God every day that my husband and we had a Valentine's thing that we kind of talked about our personalities. We are almost the opposites. Joe's just a very quiet person. He enjoys just sitting back and just taking in. I like to if we're checking out, I'll talk to the lady in front of me, the cashier, the lady behind me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey, we're over here on YouTube. Our name's Mint and Mama. Look us up. We bake, we cook. I talk to pretty much a lot of people. I enjoy, but I wasn't like this. Like, to me, that's the big thing for me is, hi, Mijo, I love you.
Who that?
Andrew.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Boogie. I was not this person years ago. So to me, when a person comes up and says, I love the aura that I feel from you, and they're eating at a completely different table, that makes me feel really nice because I knew at one time I wasn't a nice person in high school, and I wasn't a nice person at one time. And so, it makes me feel nice to know that I'm not that person, and not because of me. It's nothing that I've done. Please don't let me get that twisted. It's all of what He has done to me. It's all what the Lord has picked me up, rushed me down, washed me, cleansed me, and made me love people. I wouldn't have been this person. I mean, I wasn't this person. I mean, that's the only thing that's happened differently is that your daddy, is that I allowed Him to to turn my heart from what I went through growing up. Racism was just bad for me. When in our small town, we lived in a very, 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 very few people that were of different color there, and so when they saw us, they assumed that we were different people. What?
White
Oh,
people.
yeah, they were more.
They were whiter than I was.
They were just They
weren't hillbilly white like me. They were so white they were pink.
There's just a very conservative town, and Joe saw it firsthand. We went into a bakery, and me and my son and daughter went in, and we looked very Mexican, and they were like, "Oh," they saw Joe, and they go, "Oh, sir, can I help you?" And Joe says, "You can help my wife and my kids. She's making macaroni and cheese
and some ribs."
Come on, Lucy. I saw that, a little bit of it. Oh, that sounds good. You guys make sure you check out Lucy's channel. She's so close to 1,000, you guys. We have a great community. We really do. I love that we all support each other. I love that Tragic comes in, and Commander, and people like Charlotte, Macau Mama, like people from the community that all have each other's back. I think it's beautiful. I really do. I think that everybody wants to be yes, Lucy, show the right way. Girl, it's me and you. I love your channel, though. You just have a very, you're funny. Girl, you gave it, I don't want to say, but we all were rooting for you. We all were rooting for you because there were a lot of us. She got up there, and I had been up there earlier. This is back in January. And, I do have a PayPal. I also have a Cash App and a Venmo. I can get the PayPal and then attach it up there. Or I can put it on my community page. But thank you for asking, you guys. We appreciate it. We really, really appreciate it. We don't spend 100 on 2 days worth of lives, but we definitely, our income plans out what we're gonna do. Yeah, for sure. I can attach the
it's no
PayPal.
Venmo, no cash. Yeah, PayPal.
Yeah, I can do it on the. Here, let me do it on yours.
Yeah.
Joe has a bad back, and so we have his SS that we are plan on. A lot of the things we do, we say, okay, if we're doing potatoes, we're gonna make 3 or 4 things with the potatoes. If we're doing what else? Lay on your stomach. What else, babe? Like, we try to make one item for multiple days. Does that make sense? Because that's just what we have to do. But I want you guys to actually learn something from it. I don't want to show you guys how to open a packet of gravy. I want you to learn how to make gravy. It's easy. I want to show you how to make biscuits and gravy or enchilada sauce so you guys can actually make it. Joe's from a country town where they learn what is that stuff? Where they farm all the vegetables. Like they just do stuff more like that. I'm from a town that's a lot more nautically.
A farm community.
Yeah. And so for him, he was working early in his years, working out on the tractor, loading up stuff.
Picking asparagus.
Let me do this really quick. I love you guys so much. My heart just... when one of us, like when I see like either Fortune Cookie or Lucy, people that I feel like I know them personally. So when I see them in a chat or I see that their numbers are growing, I even tell Lucy, I'm like, girl, I'm so proud of you. Your numbers are getting up there. And you know what I say? I feel like the Lord rewards us. The Lord rewards us if we're going to be bitterness towards people, then why is he going to reward that? If you, and not just for fake, because he knows us, what we're really feeling, but truly to put out kindness and good. Maybe nobody has even complimented that person all day. And you saying good job, like that person took it home and felt so great that somebody said good job. That's my brain is like, my mindset is if I can be positive with people, like Joe, when we had a freeze out here in Texas, Joe went on door to door to ask the neighbors if anybody needed any kind of help or shutting their RV down.
Needed me to go get them something.
Yeah. Oh, and that's just in
Because
its,
no one can drive in that crap here, man.
because we're used to driving in Texas weather, but not everybody can drive in Texas weather.
Michigan weather.
Or Michigan weather. I'm sorry, the snow and all that blizzards. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find this while you're doing that, babe.
All right. It's all good.
Yes, except the cookies.
I'm a perpetual refrigerator looker. If anybody knows,
Why?
if everybody wants to know.
Oh, because he goes in there to check if there's
I'm always
anything
looking at the
out.
fridge.
Thank you guys for
I'm
hitting
always
the
hungry,
like.
for Christ's sake.
Thank you. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, sorry. I was going to ask if
What's
you
up,
could.
girl? We're not
Where's
supposed to be
Noah?
down here right now.
I know. I was just going to tell you. Tell
Come
that
on.
little girl to get down there.
Get up. Get moving.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up
Off
because.
with you, no.
Oh my God, you guys are getting big.
Get up. Get up there. Hurry up. Hey, Bailey, get away. Bailey getting all weird. Bailey, what are you doing?
Yeah, sunflower. That's really what we have to do because, I mean, it just has to last until the next one. I mean, you know what? Oops.
Want me to take it?
No, I'm trying to log in. Boogie's trying to help on his end.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Boo, for the Venmo. I'm trying to find the
PayPal.
the PayPal. I had it given it at the beginning. Okay, I'm doing this, you guys. It's because it's trying to hook up to the Wi-Fi and.
You want the Wi-Fi on?
No, I'm okay. I want that to get the Wi-Fi so they have good reception. It just takes the line. It's like beep, 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 beep. Can you give them a good story about what you make?
Huh?
Can you give them a good story of how to make the rub on fried chicken?
On fried chicken?
Yep. What you put in the flour.
Fried chicken. Someone wants to know?
Yeah.
Fried chicken. When you make your marinade, you're just buttermilk. If you want to make your buttermilk, you can make it with a little bit of milk and vinegar to make buttermilk. But you can go buy your buttermilk, and then you put a little bit of hot sauce in there, like Louisiana hot sauce or Tabasco or Red Hot or whatever, Frank's. So that's your marinade, 2 hours on up to overnight. And then what you put in your flour, you have to season your flour. You don't want to just put flour on there. So you're going to season your flour, and you put salt, pepper. You can put almost even, half teaspoons. Just depends on how much chicken you got of everything. So I put a little bit of this because it's so good. But onion powder, garlic powder, paprika for color. It makes it a little browner, when you're done. Chili powder, onion and garlic, chili powder. You can even put little caminos in there, cumin. But it's basically salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, chili powder, and you can vary that up pretty much, and it'll be pretty good. So just season it up and make it good.
It's code. What's the code? Hold on. Right there.
57.
Hold on. Okay.
22.
Keep. Okay. Okay.
All right, that was because that's a security code.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically all you need in there. You can find some other stuff to put in there, but like I said, cumin. What else? You know what? That's pretty good. Just those few things, and it'll definitely elevate that coating on there. So that's what you do. Then you get it out of your marinade and right into the flour, right into the fryer, and then you get it. I get it to the color I like. Make it look like it's you're gonna eat it, but it's not gonna be done. But sometimes if you cook it too high a temperature, it'll the inside isn't going to get done as much as the outside is going to get done. So I usually do it at about 325 to 350, and then I get it to the color I want. and then I put a temperature probe in it, stick it in the oven, and let it finish off in there. And then the color doesn't change that much, and it'll get your chicken done without getting the coating too dark. So, I mean, if you cook it at the perfect temperature, you can, check your chicken as you go, and, it usually takes anywhere, depending on the size of your chicken, 15 to 17 minutes to deep fry them completely. So, if it's too hot, it's gonna burn the outside, it's gonna darken the outside before the chicken's done on the inside. So you kind of got to play with your temperature, but anywhere from 325 to 350, somewhere in there, you'll find out how fast it'll cook. But like I say, I just get it to the exact color I want it, and then I put a probe in it, put it in the oven, and then perfect chicken. So that's it. As far as I'm concerned.
What does the temperature have to be if you're gonna put a probe in it? If it's...
For breasts, it's supposed to be like 155, but I go more than that just because sometimes there's not a lot of bone and the rib bones are on the outside on a breast. So 155, I think, for white meat, but it's 165. Technically, it's 165 for your dark meat, but I always go like at least 167, towards 170. I don't want to overcook it, but I want to make sure, because the meat will be done, but the right where the bone is where it may, it'll be, it could be underdone, and you don't want underdone chicken. So I always go a little bit more than what they specified to go. So about 167 to 170, and that'll pretty much, you'll be safe with that, and you won't be overcooking it. So that is it.
Because somebody was asking if they're gonna do the coating. You have to season the buttermilk, or can you just season the flour?
No, you can put salt and pepper in the buttermilk, but buttermilk, hot sauce, little salt, little pepper if you want, and then just let it sit in there in that mixture. You don't even have to salt and pepper it. But what you want to do is you want to season the coating with the flour. That's where your flavor, you're flavoring the meat with the marinade, and then you're flavoring the coating with the flour, and you're putting your salt and your pepper and garlic powder and chili powder and your paprika, and you can, if you have smoked paprika, use that. I mean, it all adds to the flavor. But that's the one I make is kind of basic, but there's quite a few little things in there. But yeah, you want to season the flour and season the meat. So soak the meat, in the fridge, and then that will flavor your meat and your skin. But you want to flavor your coating too. So that's where all them seasonings that I mentioned go in. That's it. Any more questions?
No, that was the main one. Somebody was asking, and you know what, you guys? When I season my meat, two things. One, I'll do a totally different seasoning I do on my breast than I do when I'm gonna do the fluff. Oops, sorry guys. Hold on. I think one of the mods is putting up the PayPal.
Chubby.
They're I don't like that word chubby.
You're getting chubbies.
Joe, I don't like that word chubby.
Chubby!
I want them over. Ow!
Oh, it's a little warm. Watch it.
It's a little warm.
I'll put it over here. I'll wait from the heat. But they're getting...
It's supposed to go for an hour, but if we can't wait for an hour, you guys, well, okay, we will wait for an hour because I want to see it. I want to see it to its full potential.
But you're gonna push them together a little bit, aren't you?
Fluffy, grateful. Yes, the word's fluffy, Joe.
Fluffy.
I take offense to chubby. Chubby is like saying.
You got your bone?
Like, it's like saying, you guys, somebody put on one of the comments, you guys, this is a compliment. On one of my videos, I was eating a beignet, and somebody goes, you look a lot heavier in this photo, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I agree, Sunflower. I was like, oh, this is before I lost like 65 pounds. I was doing keto and everything. So if you think I look chubby in this picture, then that means I look a little bit better now. And I don't, they were just being not a nice person. But you know what, you guys, when people put hater comments on it, I think of it more as, I don't go, oh, you just want to be, I think of it more as, I don't even know who you are. Like, what does it matter that you think I'm chubby? My husband thinks I'm beautiful. He thinks I'm sexy.
That's right.
I don't care what uh, Susie Blue who says that I'm chubby. I don't care if Mary.
Did you do the thing?
Yes, I handled it.
All right.
And you guys got to remember that it's not. I don't think people just talk. I think people are sad and unhappy, and sometimes they get off of a live stream where they're going into people are getting like people are just get all like riled up in a chat, and then they go into somebody else, and sometimes they even take offense that somebody said something that wasn't nice, and it all didn't even have to be. They just felt that animosity and anger that creator had going on in that chat. Then they get off and they're like snapping at the kids or snapping at my husband or whatever. Honestly, that was the main reason that I started getting off of there, because my heart was heavy about my heart was just heavy about things that were being done on YouTube. And that's when I realized I'm only limiting myself to an hour and a half max on YouTube, because the people are crazy. And it's funner to be like in happy chats or out of this and playing with my dogs. Like, real life is so much funner than the world over there. We're gonna finish. I'm sorry it took so long, you guys. It was making me send security codes to log in so I could copy it. I used the Cash App and the Venmo, and so my PayPal, it kind of is a little bit more of a process. My bad on it. I should have actually had it copy and paste it, and I think I actually do. Now that I think of it, it's in my notes on my phone. So I had that in my notes. If I would have just, my phone is right there though. I don't know if it's there. People can be rude, Paul. People can be rude. Like what did you gain from telling me that I'm fat? Like, you think I don't know that? You think I don't look in the mirror and go, dang, I need to shed about 10 pounds? Like, you telling me that I'm fat, it didn't make my day sad. I still held on to my husband's hand. We went to the store. We went for a ride. I still was having a beautiful day with my husband. So people want to be rude. That they're the only ones that got worked up to say it. Anyways, the fat jokes are so lame. That's what I'm saying, Marissa.
We've done skinny, man.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
good.
like-
We're over it.
That's not Joe. I think I want to say the camera adds 10 pounds. I'm not
There
really
you go.
like this.
It's 20 for me.
Okay, guys, we love you. If you guys can make it later, I'm gonna throw them in the oven. I'm gonna put icing on it. I'm gonna put butter cream.
Come on back.
I would love cream cheese frosting, because I love cream cheese frosting on a what's that thing called? What are we making?
Cinnamon rolls.
I love cream cheese frosting on cinnamon rolls, but we didn't. I was thinking sticky bun, and I was like, I got brown sugar and I got the pecans. I'm ready to go. And then I think I just got scared, you guys. I think I just got scared. I wanted to do it, but I was afraid that it was going to turn out not right. And I was like, you can't go wrong with just baking in the oven and putting icing. But I am making buttercream, which means softened butter, not margarine. If anybody's going to bake, buttercream requires butter. This is butter. It has to be butter for your buttercream.
See you later, Marissa.
It dissolves separately. Oh, bye, honey. It does it separately than what the other one does. Margarine doesn't do it the same way. I love you, baby girl. Thank you for coming in, Mama. Thank you, Marissa. I really appreciate it. So, you guys, if you can make it later, I'm going to bake them. I'm going to have an icing on the buttercream. And then I'm going to hit y'all up and go, hey, we're going live. Okay, guys? So if you can do it, great. If you guys can't, no worries. I just want to have it for anybody who's like kind of riding along. Cause like the pork butt that we did, some people caught all of them. I think it was Vinetti who was like, I'm invested. I've watched 2 of them. I want to see what the finish is. So we did the pork butt. There was only like 4 people in there, but the people that wanted to come back and see how Joe stayed up all night to do the pork butt. Oh, I thought she was leaving.
I see what you can't said bye till later.
Oh, I see what you can was here.
Yeah. Okay.
Aw, babe. I love you, babe. I didn't know that you were here. Okay, so yeah, Joe's stayed up all night making his buttercream, or making his pork butt. And then so Vinetti's like, I'm invested. I want to see what the finished product is. So that's why we do it, because like we did the tink.
Brisket's next.
We did the tink with you guys because we made it outside the day we lost connection. And Joe's like, let's just eat. And I was like, we didn't do the tink with the people. Like, how do we not do it? And so we came in. It was a stupid live, but it was funny because my phone, don't go with Spectrum, you guys. Anybody, don't go with Spectrum. They lie to you. They don't have good coverage. It's cheap, but not good coverage. But anyways, our daughter's in Budapest, and now if I can still talk to her, I can't complain, right? I mean, that's truthfully how I feel. I would love Verizon, but I like paying $29 a month. So $29 a month.
Oh, she thought you were logging off, so she said,
Oh,
"Hi."
I am, baby. I'm trying. I am
Still got 11
trying.
people in there.
I know. You guys have any questions? I don't even mind if they're personal
Are they
questions about
chubby
Joe.
or are they fluffy?
Joe, I will not keep explaining to you. We do not use that word.
They're chubby.
Joe. You guys, any questions? It's okay if it's semi-personal. Joe don't want me to get heavy with y'all. So I will not get heavy.
No heaviness, man.
I know. I don't want to be heavy, but I just wanted to give him a little feeler for, like, I have happiness now because I have a lot of things. Oh, girl, I love a cinnamon roll for breakfast.
What time is breakfast?
I've had things in my past that have affected, losing my dad, losing my brother, getting
Heavy.
Joe, that's not nice. Getting
Sorry.
getting, being a victim of DV, it like changes that when you're actually happy, you're really happy and you're grateful that you're not getting your head bashed in. You're grateful that you're, the sun's out and you have reasons to be happy. And so that's just, and I think Commander said it. There's so many things around us to be happy for. You just got to depend if you choose to be happy. Another thing, if you guys plan to use butter when you got your dough, take it out a good 3 hours before. Butter is not like margarine. Butter needs to, like even right now, because this was the one I took out around 4 today, it's firm. It's solid. I don't know what it takes. Why? Do you know why?
I don't know.
Like margarine will be soft within 2 hours.
Margarine's close to plastic. That's made of milk.
This like even right now, like it still holds the shape. See it? It still holds the shape. If I try to do that with my margarine, like it starts like losing the shape and everything. But anyways, if you're going to use, which you can use margarine in the inside, doesn't have to be butter. You can use margarine or butter. But if you're going to use butter, a couple things. Take your butter out before, but you can also melt it and put it on defrost or put it and then grab it like this. You know what I mean? It's not going to affect it bad, I don't think. I mean, I would think that you could even use melted butter and use a brush. What was I going to tell you guys? Those are tips. Turning your oven on, putting your item on the oven, on the stovetop, and it's going to feel the heat from around it. What also worked, which I forgot, putting it in the microwave and having the light on actually puts heat in my microwave, which I didn't realize that, because if I would have realized that, I would have done that. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a good night. We'll see you guys in about 2 hours. An hour and a half, I would think. All right, love you.